It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And that's not going to be returned as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing right away is Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. And out across midfield down to the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I'm sure after he called the ball and looked up, he thought to himself, uh-oh, trying to find some space, trying to make people miss. But a swarm of defenders were there, and they dropped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, he sheds himself free. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Now the try here for the point after. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pushing his way through. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at about the 32. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And Purdy, he's going to shift them around into something else. In motion, Hill. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
19, Tiger.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Purdy from the gun. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 38-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Now the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Commanders 14, 49ers nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout.
18 Rattler. Go.
Fresh off that pick 6, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. In motion, Hill.
60 Maverick.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Back to throw, Purdy. And returns it right back to Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he'll take this up close to midfield. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Commanders 14, 49ers nothing.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ready. Go! Rig alert. Ready.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Jake Moody now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. To throw is Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Well, they need 2. Here's third down. Daniels looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Commanders 21, 49ers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Purdy now to throw. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Escaping the pressure right. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 27 yards. And the 49ers are back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Daniels. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Purdy.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Purdy looking to throw.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, 49ers. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
To the air goes Daniels.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And it looks like the defense has got it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Purdy. He's got room at the 30.
Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And finally marked down at the 23. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Flushed out right. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards on the play.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Purdy on a sneak.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Niners have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Moody good with the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Here's Daniels.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw again. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A short throw to Ingram. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw again.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown.
Evan Ingram from 19 yards away.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point safely through. And we are all tied at 28. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
And the Commanders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Here's Purdy.
And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Throwing here, Purdy.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Extra point try now for Moody.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here.
A short throw to Ingram, and they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Leonard. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chris Jones. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Here's 2nd down. Now Daniels. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Daniels. That's to McCaffrey, complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Ah, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Here now, second and goal. Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. They'll run here on third and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. This would put them in the NFC title game. And his kick is good. And the Commanders are going to win this football game. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.